Hello, everyone. Hello, Sir Nestor. Hello, classmates. I am Mary Desiro Colabera Villanueva. Good day. And this video is I'm gonna show you the different kinds of bones in our body, in the cranium, the sternum, the ribs part, the humerus, the femur, and the leg part, the foot part, and in our hands part, in our hand part. So, watch out. So, so let's start with the major bones. In our head, there is what we call skull, which is the cranium. And then next is the scapula, located right here. Scapula, right here. And then the humerus. Humerus, the upper part of the arm, the upper arm. Yes. And then the vertebra, right there, right here. And then the ribs, right there, ribs. And then between the ribs is the sternum, the bone. In the center is the sternum, and then the radius, the upper part of this one, radius, and then between is the ulna. Right here is the ulna. And then right here in the leg part, what we call the bone is femur. Femur, and then in the knee part, what we call is the patella. Patella. And then and then right here is the below of the patella is the tibia or tibia. And then right here is the fibula. Right here, fibula. And then the talus, right here, talus. So next part is the minor part, or each part. Each part of the next one is the minor part of each major bones. So in cranium part, there are different kinds of bones, which are the frontal bone, the nasal bone, the temporal bone, the zygomatic bone, the maxilla, and the mandible, which is the jaw, mandible. In cranium also, there are part of bones that was in the behind, that's in behind. For the first one is the parietal bone, right here, parietal bone. And then the next one is the occipital bone, right here, the occipital bone, right here, the occipital bone. And then the next one is the temporal bone, like, yeah, just like what I've said earlier, the temporal bone is located right here. And then the beneath this kind of bones is the first cervical vertebra, or the atlas. Am I right? The atlas. And then the next one is the axis, the what we call in anatomical term is what we call the second cervical vertebra. Am I right? In vertebra, there are still different kinds of bones, which are the seven cervical vertebra, the first thoracic vertebra. Right here is the first rib, and then below the vertebra part is the clavicle. This one, clavicle, what we call collarbone, like that, the clavicle. And then clavicle. And also in the leg part, there are still different kinds of bones. The first one right here is the femur. Here, the thigh, which is in the thigh, yeah, the thigh, femur. And then right here in the knee, what we call is the patella, or the kneecap, yeah, right here, patella. And then right here, what we call in Bisaya, bagtak. Right here is the tibia, then the fibula. tibia, then the fibula. And in our hand part, there are still different kinds of bones, which is this one right here in the wrist. In anatomical term, this is what we call the carpal bones. The carpal bones, and then the metacarpal bones is right here. This metacarpal bones, which is in the fingers, metacarpal bones. And then this one right here is the proximal phalanx of thumb, and then this one right here is the distal of thumb, or the distal phalanx of the thumb, which it enables to grab objects. And then in this point finger, this is what we call the proximal, the middle, and the distal. The distal is located at the edge of the point finger, or the phalanx of fingers. Yes, that is the bones in our hand. Ta-da! And also, our feet or foot has different kinds of bones. The first one right here is the calcaneus, located right here. The calcaneus, the talus, right here. The lateral cuneiform bone. Yeah, the lateral cuneiform bone. And then the next one is the metatarsal bones, right here, metatarsal bones. And the hand part, which is what we call the metacarpal bones. And in the foot part of the bone, this is what we call the metatarsal bones. And then just like in the hand part, they're what we call the phalanges, what we call or I don't know how to pronounce that one. The phalanges of hand. And this one right there, this one, and this one is the phalanges of toes. This is the proximal, the middle, and the distal. Yes, that is all that's the all bones in our feet. That's all. So that's it for my video. I hope you learned something. And hi sir, I hope you like my video, even though my pronunciations aren't perfect. I really don't know how to pronounce the different kinds of bones, the other terms of bones. I am sorry for that. I hope you will consider it. I'm so bulol. Thank you. God bless.